What's up everybody and welcome to Rebel Ranks, a series where I rank things, usually video game things. And who am I kidding, it's actually only ever been video game things. But I am planning on branching out. Just like not anytime soon. Yeah.
I hate dragons!
Spyro. Man, did I love these games growing up. Favorite games on my PS1. And you know this if you watch my Spyro 2 worst levels video, which is likely my worst rankings always get more views than my best rankings for some reason. Anyways, something about me not being a huge fan of the level design, and yeah, comparatively I think 2 might be the weakest of the 3 in regards to level design. However, there are some amazing and memorable levels here, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. The best levels in Spyro 2. And of course, lest we forget, these just be my opinions. Opinions may vary. I am including the hub worlds because the hub worlds are awesome. I'm also including the flying levels. Not here though, God no. Oh, those are in the worst half. There's 26 levels in total, 13 here. Starting at number 13, we have Summer Forest, a great hub in the Spyro games, and this one does a great job of setting the pace of the game. I mean, there's 2 orbs that are somewhat hidden, something not a lot of levels in this game really do, but it's why I love the hubs here. It's pretty cool that the hub is separated by purchasing the swimming ability to explore the rest of the hub, and a price tag for swimming costing more than you can get in just one level. It does a great job setting the pacing of the game, as I said. I think the orb you can see from the water is great. Discovering how to get there was amazing. The one behind the door is pretty great as well. More puzzle oriented, but still, it's great. Besides that, coming back here for an orb up a ladder is kind of annoying. And even though Autumn Plains is a little bit bigger, wait, is it? I don't know. But it kind of connects from start to end and back to start. Summer Forest doesn't really do that. Yeah, still a great hub though. I would rank it higher, but come on, it's just a hub. Number 12, Colossus, one of the first levels in the game, and it's a pretty great level. It is a little more linear of a level, just kind of going to the next gate and the next gate, but I love the part where you go inside of the building. I'll also say the spring gate was implemented here pretty well, providing a pretty good shortcut, as well as opening a higher section of the level for more exploring, and a great Professor Orb. There's a hockey rink. Oh, and this hidden cave. Pretty nice. Number 11, Crystal Glacier. A pretty fun level, good enemies, good layout. One of the orb challenges is decent, so that's nice. It starts out here, heads into this area where you can drop down to the orb section, and it ends out here. There's another orb section out here with a very lame challenge, and there are gems at the end, so you will need to head all the way down there if you're going for all the gems. Same as the flying challenge. Gems down there, it's nice, but if I'm just doing a casual playthrough, these areas are too out of the way for me to go through. Still not bad. And with those 3, we are into the top 10. And yet, even at number 10, I can still end up critiquing the level design. Mystic Marsh, and I just want to say my first instinct is to rank this level in the top 10, but the level layout itself is just kind of basic, at least from a late game stage. Now this level has a big lower area with snail-elephants. I don't know if that's what they're called, but they better be called that. And they're roaming around. There's a cliff and a river and a whirlwind to take you up to the top of the trees. Make your way across the trees and you'll reach the upper area. By then you've probably killed enough enemies to activate the spring gate, and then boom, end of the stage. There are some underwater tunnels and a cave in the upper area that do give this level a little more oomph. The orb challenge for the professor's pencil is amazing also, but it doesn't have all that much to do with the level. And at its core, the damn exit of the level is like right up there when you start the level, come on. Number 9, Scorch, and my most vivid memory of playing this game as a kid on Christmas Day was playing this level. And at its core, it's one of the most straight levels, the ending being somewhat away from the start of the level. Gates to open by hitting a button, some enemies. It's a straightforward level. It does have a cave here, nothing amazing, but hey, it's there. I do like this area down here under the bridge. It's somewhat of a hidden area with a little bit of Spyro 1 vibes, so that's cool. Goes up here and does somewhat create a shortcut to the start of the level, and the ending area, being the large circular area, gets taller as you go around, which makes this part take a good minute. It really does utilize this small area, which is very good level design. Number 8, Autumn Plains, the second hub in the game, and this hub is just so good. I mean, it does divide up the hub pretty well between the outside and inside of the castle, and the inside of the castle is crazy. All the steps, the views, it's awesome. And getting to the top of the castle for that long glide orb is just amazing. The discovery there as a kid was awesome. If you want to hear more about this, I do believe I ranked this orb pretty high on my rankings, and I do go in depth talking about it there, so feel free to check that out. And yeah, I wish there was more for me to say about this hub, but I can't think of anything that I don't want to save for the orb video, just that it's awesome. Number 7, Robotica Farms, and this is one of the levels I never really look forward to playing, but every time I do play it, I pretty much enjoy it. The level here is pretty circular, nothing really secrety. There is a supercharged course, and it's pretty tight. There are enemies that require head bash to beat, and I'm pretty sure that it's the only instance of enemies in the game that need head bash to beat. Also, there's these seesaws needed to traverse parts of the level, which is pretty unique. That's about it though. Getting to the end does activate whirlwinds to make cleanup of gems somewhat easier. Number 6, SKELOS Badlands, somewhat of a circular level. The end does bring you close to the start of the stage, starting outside, going through this cave, and ending outside around a pool of lava. The cave is pretty cool, having a few breaks in the pathway, and the ending section of the stage having an invincibility gate, making traversing on the lava needed to get all of the gems, as well as an orb challenge. With invincibility, you can go up this lava waterfall. No water. Lava fall? Whatever. And at top of the lava fall is a cave with some dinosaurs for an orb challenge, as well as a question mark jar. Very awesome secret area. And now we're at the top 5 levels, and all 5 of these levels I always look forward to whenever I'm playing the game. I mean, some of the other levels I do thoroughly enjoy as well. I mean, the entire game I enjoy. But the whole time I'm playing the game, I am just waiting to get to one of these 5 levels, and starting at number 5. I hit my elbow on my chair. ZEPHYR, and this is a pretty interesting level, the style changing pretty noticeably for the first section and the second section. The first section being somewhat flat and kind of annoying with the enemies, honestly. After manning a cannon, you'll go through this cave. Nothing special. Once outside again, you'll be high up above a valley or something, I don't know, but the lower area beneath you is really down there. Staying up, there's a mechanic with barrels, which I'm guessing is a callback to Nork Cove, and then the end of the level, the lower area, has 2 separate caves leading to 2 more areas, a small one, very small, and a larger one that is where there's a Professor's Orb Challenge. And this area, while yes, basically just here for the orbs, is an awesome area and does a pretty good job making me want to play this level. Number 4, Breeze Harbor, one of the levels that stands out to me the most in this game for its great ambiance. Nighttime, the birds, it's awesome. The enemies spit water, and a lot of the interactable environments require a flame, such as powering boats, a catapult, a whirlwind, and requiring a flame while the enemy spits water, has them rushing towards the flame to put it out. Pretty neat. There's a track for a trolley, and it actually goes around the whole level, and the end of the level being a giant ship is pretty tight. Always enjoy gliding down from there to the start of the level for a couple more gems. Number 3, HURRICOS, and man, I just love this level so much. The more dark nighttime levels do tend to stick out to me, and while the main layout of this level is pretty simple, it's still just so much fun. Just running around, getting all the enemies, hopping and gliding all over, it's so good. And once you're in the second area, you'll notice large windmills covering red buttons. The third area having a supercharge gate that will allow you to break them, as well as a few more in the third area. And yeah, this is just basically an orb challenge, but going across the top of the level like this is awesome, and ending up directly above where the end of the level is pretty awesome as well. Good design. Number 2, Cloud Temples, and wow, just wow. I love this level so much, and it's mainly the layout, just the way everything connects is so cool. Going through all these buildings, gliding from floating island to floating island, just so fun to me. The added area for Ringing the Bell Orb Challenge is pretty cool, but that area for the secret clubhouse orb is actually just like a really dope designed area. It does suffer a little bit from emptiness, having all but a few gems here and there. It doesn't take away from how amazing this level is though. And this level feels pretty long for a Spyro 2 level. And maybe it is short, but man, it really feels beefy to me. But regardless, I love this stage. It's so great. Cloud Temples is great, and it very well might be my favorite level in the game. And even with the amazing level layout and the great theming, there is just one level that stands out so much, coming in at number one, Metropolis. And man, even though I'm a sucker for nighttime levels, this future setting here just takes the cake. The whole ambiance is so dope. The cow and pig enemies are hilarious. You head bash these floors to make the elevators go up and down, but coming here with flying, and it's all connected. You don't need to ground pound, and it's actually pretty tight knowing that. I think you use it to get a metal crate here that you need the fireballs for. Anyways, you can see the ending section of this level from the start, and the ending section is so tight. Bunch of hanging jars and gems on towers and cliffs, and yeah, there's the whole sheep UFOs orb challenge that is just straight awesome. But just exploring this area for gem cleanup is so much fun. But yeah, it's a pretty beefy level in length, and honestly, that's just better. More of a great level is even more great. It's greater than great. It's the best level in Spyro 2. Yes, the theme of Metropolis is awesome. That you can see the end of the level from the start of the level is awesome. The enemies are awesome. The orb challenge at the end for getting the flying fireballs and destroying the UFO sheep is awesome. This level is just awesome. And actually, it was a very tough call between this one, number 2, and number 3. All of those levels are just so awesome. And that's gonna wrap this one up. Let me know what your favorite level is in Spyro 2. How would you tweak my list? And if you've made it this far, go ahead and drop that like button, because you made it this far, and might as well make sure you're subscribed for more whatever, more Spyro, check, more Rebel rankings and retrospectives, check, more me, yes, sadly, there will be more me, and next time I'll be talking about some of the worst and some of the best orbs in Spyro 2. And until then, peace. Oh, damn it. Dude. See, it should have been like that the whole time. It should have been like that. But instead, why do I do this?